Discovery of Uranus. The theory of the gas giant Uranus was discovered in 1781 by Caroline Hersch and her brother William. William thought it was a comet at first, and his calculation showed it getting bigger and bigger as he thought it approached the Earth. When observations and calculations from other Armstrong in different countries came in, it was realized by them all that the Herschel had discovered a planet, and William Herschel received this date. Some want to call the planet Herschel, but the Hersch called it George Sidious, George Star in Latin, after King George III, who founded them. Both suggest Uranus after the Greek god of the heaven, who had been constrained by his son Kronos, the god of time. Eventually, his has to be accepted internationally as the planet's name. Orbit of Uranus. The orbit of Uranus around the Sun takes about 84 years, which is why, although it had been seen many times earlier, it is not only visible through a small telescope, but to the naked eye. It had to be recognized before as another planet. The diameter of Uranus is about 52,000 kilometers. Its rotation is 870,3 hours, but as the inclination of its axis is 98 degrees, that is, it is on its side point down, do it looks it is rotates breaks as it rotates along fringe on pole 10 and other pole face the sun. Appearance of Uranus. Uranus looks blue in color with band of clouds. On top of the clouds in temperature is 60 grade Kelvin. There are strong clouds and vortices. White fluffy clouds on top of the blue bands of clouds were used to measure the speed of jet stream in the upper atmosphere, which is 100 meters a second. 1/8 the jet stream are 40 meters a second. The winds are blowing in the same direction as the planet's rotation. On such a long axis, this means the heat from a sun is distributed all over the planet evenly. It does not have cold poles as on Earth.
One Titina. In the thickest Mount Von Uranus, it was discovered in 1797 by William Hertz. It's named after Titina, the fair king in William Shakespeare the summer night sleep. Titina consists of about 5% H30% silica and 20% organic compounds close to mediane. Its main physical characteristics are the presence of an immense canyon much larger than the Grand Canyon alone here, of the same wonder of dimension and various mariners homage on the Ithac chasm on the moons of Saturn. 2. Overround is the fourth of the large moons on the Uranus and the second in the size. It was discovered by Herschel in the 17th century. Oven consists of about 15% water, has 30%, silicates and the 20%, methane, carbenes and the nitrogen compounds. Its surface is discovered with craters and indicates very wet internal activity spared for unified dark matter that fill head solus of numerous craters. 3. Umbriel is the third largest satellite of Uranus. It was discovered by William Lake in 1881. Unreal is Uranus' darkest satellite and also the least helical active, consisting mainly of the water heights, the rest being mid-obstacles and 20% mixing ice. One of the features on the umbral surface in the crater Wanda, and when the ring of the brine materials 114 in the diameter near the equator. The nature of these rings not snow but the cold because the pods possibly have resulted on an impact. 4. Ariel is the fourth largest satellite of Uranus. It was discovered by William Lake in the 1851. Ariel wall consists of the 50% water height, 80% silicates, and the 20% mating eggs. It shades for and it appears that the certain regions on its surface have risen big fronts. 5. Miranda. Miranda with density index that it contains silicates and the organic compounds derived from methane, also roof and the big water heights. This surface in the traversing front and exceeded with huge falls and the canyon sometimes 10 king deep with reaching mountains 24 king hard and the valley 16 king dive. This geography indicates that Miranda experiences intense geological activity. This activity could have come from Uranus, therefore Mirandas have possibly been broke because massive objects they reconstructed. Largely, the three of the impact craters Ariel appears to have suffered a period of intense and geological activity that produced a complex network of canyons and the liquid water splits on its surface. Uranus also consists of some rings. Uranus rings. Uranus rings are fine, tiny, and they are compared on the Wonder Planetary Ring 6. When the brain is artificially increased big computer, the rings particularly reflects a little light of coal, and though they are actually made of heights, there can be rock. The 13 rings of Uranus form NATO were structured that depth of the Saturn. They are composite on the microscopic particles and the dust, though to the lesser extent. If the composition of Saturn is dominated by ice, the rings words Uranus can be pure water because they have dark components.